Okay, I'm back, and I'm starting the scenario. I used to be a pilot back in the day, and they always said any landing you survive is a good one, or walk away from is a good one. So they're going to start trying to message me. Again, this is the Reforged Eden version 1.6, and they're going to try to start talking to me. And right away, you get a quest where they want you to find parts of a radio tower, and the radio tower should pop up on my waypoints or locations as soon as the message is done. So you can't respond to it, as far as I know. I always, when I play, I always stick this guy on defense because you never know what's going to come after you. And who knows how the spider AI, or how it's going to react. They used to be the meanest things. My friend Larry would turn it up, the difficulty all the way to the top, and I can stand it. It's so difficult when those spiders come after you. You can't do anything. So especially when they started adding 5 of them at a time. So I always got on him about that. I said, the difficulty really only matters, I think at the beginning and maybe a little bit in the end game, but the AI is so dumb, you don't really feel the effect. I don't think as much. All right. Get a little bit closer to the woods. I like the concept of these. I really don't understand the point of these surveys, since it's so easy to find minerals, but I guess that's part of the scenario. So we'll maybe if there's something I don't understand about them, any comments would be appreciated. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit close to just collecting things until it tells me where to go. There's a broken antenna. I'll start heading over that way, pick up things as I go along. But I tell you what, you can't beat this game. It's the best building game I think there is out there. It's difficult to build, and you have to be really savvy with the shapes to know how everything fits together. So I do like watch videos on the shapes, and of course I'm not very creative, so it doesn't bode well for me to try to create things. But I do all right. I do all right. I made a copy of a long time ago. I made a copy of the Event Horizon ship, and I thought it was pretty cool, but it was kind of a waste. It, it just it looks good, but that's about it. Not very functional. All right, I'm heading my way over to the antenna area, and just get my stamina back so I can run again. I like picking up this protein because you can make bandages with it. Here's another survey, I think, right? Yep, another survey. I think that back to the building. I think another thing I learned from my friend is record all of your your ships that you ever make. Make sure they're in your library, and also you have to upload them to your library. So in case you lose Steam and you have to delete Steam, or you lose your hard drive or something, you'll have a copy of that stuff if you stop playing the game or you get rid of your game file, or there's something you can't go back to. So it's always good to have them. Plus, it's easy to use them in creative if you want to create it. Have to make changes to the blocks and things like that when they make upgrades to the game itself. So, all right. So here's another survey. I should be picking up these rocks, but I want to get over here a little bit sooner than later. I always love it. It's like every time you log into a new version of this game, they always switch around which representation of a lootable plant or whatever, and they always change it. Although these I forget the name of these things here. They always have the same thing. They always have the sweetener on them. So, one thing you'll notice about me, I'm terrible with names, and I forget names and what things are called. It's called getting old. All right, here we go. Herbal leaves. I haven't seen any raptors yet. That'll be a surprise when those things start coming out. Graphically, this game is so beautiful. I mean, they do a really good job, and the planets and everything, the solar systems. They've really done a good job with that. And the game seems to always handle itself. I live in Thailand, so I play on a lot of American servers with my friends, and I always seem to do. This game always seems to do really well. I don't lag that much, and I've got 300, 400 millisecond ping times, maybe down to 200 at best, but generally they're around 300 or 400. Past that, it makes it almost impossible to play. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I just want to see the antenna. Maybe I got some duct tape or something. I can fix it. Yeah, we're getting close. I wish I had a motorcycle. I guess I could have made one, but I don't know. I don't want to bother with it at this point. There's some wreckage. Watch out for spiders. See anything on here that's any good? Useful? Alright. Now this is where I get nervous, because those spiders are always hanging around in these areas. Classical frigate, that should be able to do the job. It's not too damaged. Okay. Looks to be in good shape. I should be able to connect my suit up to the maintenance port of the master receiver, which might require some doing if it's buried deep. Okay, so I need to, let me check, make sure there's no spiders around. There's a radar signature over there. We'll check that out next. Oh, this is pretty neat. I like it. You get to start right away. Where'd that thing go? Oh, here it is. Alright, we'll dig down deep and get to that port. Yeah, I know. What's that man about? That's a little odd. Oh, here we go. Oops. Updating drivers. This is my world. Computers aren't this easy. Okay. I'm a commander. All right, I got promoted. This is pretty cool. Really, they really thought this out. This is much more exciting than pick stuff out of your escape pod and just start collecting things and building and things like that. It gives you something to do. Okay, let's see. My original role. Okay. I'm going to trust Amy. I don't have a choice. All right. How do I answer? Am I supposed to answer? I don't see it. Where's it at? Okay, we're going to let off from here because I have to run. I'm going to continue on with this. 17 minutes is long enough of a video. Okay, I'll catch up to everybody a little bit later.